little bit today too.
Okay, Karen.
Hi, Lisa.
Okay. I'll make her a co-host too.
Thank
I'll
you.
make her a co-host too. I see her.
Well, I just unmuted. If you guys
got
can
it. My service is crappy today, but
Hey,
yeah,
girl.
you can hear.
Yep, I can hear everybody. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Perfect.
Awesome. So Ashton and I were talking a little bit before about what we kind of wanted to focus on today. And we wanted to talk about being a product of the product and how important that is for your business. Ashton and I were both talking about, what were the things that worked for us when we first started? And when we first started, we were committed to the product. That's what we were excited about. We're sharing our journey, and just like the excitement flowed through from that. And I think it makes a huge difference when you fall off, your business falls off too. I know mine does. When I'm not taking my product like I'm supposed to, taking care of myself and getting active and drinking my water, it shows in my business completely. I slack. You don't feel as good. You don't perform as good. And you're not as excited. And people can feel that. That's noticeable when you're not showing as much excitement.
Absolutely. I'm like the queen of falling off sometimes, and I have found the easiest way to get back into like the routine and the flow of things and being excited about my business and growing is being a product of my product. Like if I'm not waking up and posting what I had for breakfast and my supplements, like I'm not holding myself accountable to be a product of my product, and that does reflect my business 100%.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's hard to sell something that you're not being passionate about too. So, I mean, I know some people have started this business just because they were looking for a business opportunity. They weren't necessarily looking to lose weight or whatever, but we have so many products. You really don't even have to talk about weight loss if you don't want to. There is a product somewhere in our line that you can fall in love with, that you can use daily. I know because I use everything all the time. Like I use all of our products. So I know that there is a product for everybody that they could just be passionate about and share that one product and completely grow a business with. Especially like with our CBD and things like that. Like you don't have to talk about weight loss, but you do need to be a product of your product. It doesn't, you like pick one and be a product of it.
Absolutely. I'm going to be muting and unmuting myself because I'm typing and I don't know if when I type on my computer, if it like clicks in y'all's ears, but I'm like trying to answer questions to other people too. So if it tells you that I'm muting, it's because I'm doing it myself. It's not them doing it. It's not like the app doing anything nuts. It's me. But yeah, there are tons of different products. And like when I started, there was pretty much just True Control and Original Heart and Hydration and like Elevate. And now there's a plethora of so many amazing products. Like you don't have to be even about the weight loss products or anything to build a successful business. We have CBD products now, skincare. There's so many different opportunities within this opportunity to build different types of businesses too. And not just having to focus on one thing or another. So right now, I really like promoting the patches, like love them. And so that's opening like a whole different type of like business for me to build. Like it feels like something brand new. It gives me motivation to learn new things and how to apply. It gets me all excited too, and I really enjoy the fact that we do have all of that.
And being a product of the patch, I mean, you just got to wear it and have conversations about it. Like, just get conversations started. But yeah, when you're being a product of the product, guys, you tend to share more about your journey. You're being consistent and doing what you're supposed to do. You end up inspiring more people because I mean, people want to do this journey with people that are doing it with them. Like, who's on a journey with them? People like I have a girl who's been. I'm gonna shout her out. She may be on here, Kylie. But every day she takes a little video or a picture whenever she's doing her taking her products. Oh, she's like, I'm gonna show you every day. I do this every day.
Yeah.
She's being a product of her product, and every day she's in people's face. You see her blue and orange pills in her mouth. Like, that consistency is going to pay off for her so much. But that's whenever we say be a product of the product, it doesn't mean that you need to have this huge success story, and being a product of the product doesn't mean that you have to have lost 100 pounds. It just means that you show your people that you do this, that you are practicing what you preach. You're showing up every day and you're using these products, and that you believe in them. That is being a product of the product. Ashton's muted again. I thought she was not talking.
Oh, sorry. No, I have
So
somebody.
you're fine. It's me. I was telling her before I got on here, I rushed through the last one. I rushed through these so much because as soon as there's an awkward silence, I feel awkward. So I just started shooting through the information. So I was like, come on and talk with me today. That way I'm not as nervous.
Well, I'm here, but I just was selling actually a belly blaster kit, and she was asking me about Smart Ship and how to set it up because the tools link didn't set, even though I set it up, I guess the tools link's having a glitchy moment. So I was walking her through how to set that up.
And we did want to talk about tasks, and it's still early, so remind your teams to hop on here. We've already got started, but remind your people in your groups to get on here.
Here, I'll go.
I try to, as soon as the power hour is posted on the weekend, I'll go ahead and post it in my group, and then I'll try to set reminders, like go ahead and schedule it and set a reminder to go off 30 minutes before every power hour. That way my team is getting that little reminder. I know that people are their own, like we're all independent business owners, and we really shouldn't need someone to hold our hand and tell us that, hey, there's a power hour you should be on. We shouldn't need that, but a lot of people do need that. So be that for your team. Reach out and give them a little reminder. And like it's as easy as soon as you get the schedule, go ahead and schedule that out so that you don't forget. And it's a good reminder for me too, because I get busy, but I get a notification when that reminder goes off, and then I know in 30 minutes, hey, I've got a power hour. I can get on. And another thing I wanted to talk about too was branding yourself and not the products. I know that we all love our products, and we're super, super, super proud of Tru Vision. And like, we want to scream it from the rooftops, I know, but you also don't want to be like just doing charity work all the time. You really want to brand yourself and let people see the value in doing business with you. If you're always just sharing the product, the ingredients of the product and things like that, people can they'll just Google the product. They'll just go get the product from wherever. But you need to show that you have that value. Share tips with people that are already, your audience is mainly looking to lose weight or get healthier. So why not share with them little tips on drinking their water or healthy recipes, things to give them value that makes them feel more connected to you and more like they're joining you on your journey, because you know what you're talking about. You know how to help people lose weight and get healthier, not you have this product, because they can get the product anywhere.
Right. So, and one thing to keep in mind, like when you're doing personal branding and stuff, is to brand yourself, not the products. Which I think that's pretty much what you were saying. My kid just walked in through the door, so I had to was half listening for a second and telling him to be quiet so that I could unmute myself. But like when people think of, okay, I'm going to use you as an example. When people think of Karen Starr, or when somebody's like, I need advice on makeup, hair, fashion, weight loss, hydration, and healthy eating, like that's all people will go to Karen for that. Like that's pretty much her branding. Is we all know
I had a girl
lipstick
who followed me on Facebook. She reached out to me on Facebook, and I always, ask her where they heard about me. She said, well, I was looking to lose weight, and a girl at Walmart told me I should follow you on Facebook for inspiration. And I was like, what? That's the ultimate goal.
That's huge.
That's the ultimate goal, right?
Right.
Because you want people to see you as kind of like that source to go to for weight loss. She didn't know I had products or anything. She just knew that I'm someone she should follow if she wants to lose weight. So you kind of want to have that. You want to give people that value so that they'll want to come follow you just to see see what you have to talk about or what you're sharing. They want to see you cheering on other people and being a good support. They will get curious from that and they'll ask about your products and it'll be a no-brainer to buy from you again. They'll want to do business with you.
So a little task that we can come up with that comes off of that is like to go post, whether it be an inspirational quote, how to drink your water better tip. I posted yesterday, like just a tip about how to cut a salty meal, like if your chili's too salty, because I post a lot of like healthy cooking stuff as part of like my thing. So whether it be in a inspirational or something that
So there's two really good sources that I get information like this from. One is Pinterest. You can go to Pinterest and search like weight loss tips or, cutting sugar tips, getting more water. There's going to be like a gazillion little memes and pictures and articles that come up. So I really like Pinterest. And you can literally just go learn something from that, rewrite it, put it in your own words, make a post and share it with your friends. And just give them that value. Also, another thing is, I know a lot of people use MyFitnessPal. I use MyFitnessPal. I have a lot of like fitness apps and stuff on my phone. I get emails from them every day. And I'll tell you what MyFitnessPal sent me today. These are always like the perfect topics to, just go give people some value, whether it's a video or a post or however you want to give your people value. Everything you need to know about bananas. So this is totally health related and about bananas. You can share with people like what are the benefits of bananas. That's giving people value. Like they learn things. They're learning how to get healthier from you even without buying from you. So that's huge. And that's just one of the little tips. I get an email from them every day. So every day there's a little tidbit of info that you can do. And you don't have to be like a guru about this stuff. Google is your best friend. Pinterest is your best friend. So like Ashton was saying, go do a post and just give people some value. Find some kind of tip, whether it's a tip on how they can get their water, a healthy recipe or something, but give your audience some value today.
And make it like genuine too. Like if you're more of the inspirational post person, don't worry about a water tip or a recipe or whatever, like, because you want it to be you.
And now if you're sharing a recipe, don't share a link from somewhere else. Like don't go just copy and paste a recipe or share the link and don't share another Facebook post onto your wall. Actually go get this recipe, put it into your own words, be yourself. If you've tried it, tell us how you like that recipe. But if it's something you haven't tried yet, talk about how you can't wait to try it. This is a healthy option. You want to give it a try, why you want to try it, but make it you. Put a little bit of you in that and post it as your own. You can cite where you got it from or whatever, so it's not just like stealing someone's recipe without giving them credit. You can put something in the comments, but don't just share it from that source. Make it yours.
Right, always. Who all's on here today? What names do I recognize? Oh, Ashley Bradley. Who's on here? Jenny, Maria, Kylie. All types of people today. Look at y'all. Okay. I need to go make my post now.
Here's another one too, another topic that I got from MyFitnessPal. And it's just talking about walking off belly fat. Look, you can talk about like the benefits of walking and leading to talking about how you have a program that rewards you for walking. You can talk about the 10K Pledge program. That is always really good too. Be a product of that. I want to know in the comments, how many of you guys do live unboxing videos of your products in your customer group?
One of my favorite things to do. So easy. So like doesn't feel stressful. You don't even
So
have to.
low pressure.
Yeah, that's the word. Low pressure. You don't even have, your face doesn't have to be in it. Like you don't have to. Oh, I love them.
That's something we love in our groups too, because you can just pop open your box, share what you have, and you can just tell people what you're doing. They see, because I know I like a new package like Christmas every month. So you're excited anyways. Share that excitement with people in your customer group. And when we get in a role, like I have to say we've slacked on doing it in our group some, trying to pick it back up and do it. But we got on a roll and we were all doing it real frequently.
Yeah.
Get customers doing it because they caught on.
Mm-hmm.
Like they seen us doing it so much, they would hop on live in our group and do their unboxing. Like,
yep, I just thought it was what you did.
It was so exciting.
Yeah.
So I know that's something we're definitely trying to do more of in our group. And every time we do, it really helps. It gets people asking questions. And that was something me and Ashton were talking about, like back to the basics. What were we doing in the beginning? In the beginning, we went live every time we got a package because it's exciting, and we got to get back to that.
Every time there was a new product, because it was the shakes, we had so many things come out. Every time I got the box, I was opening it, I was trying it for the first time, I was talking about it, and I would get on there and our customer group and be well over an hour and not a dull moment, like people just continuously asking questions and me being excited and answering them and telling them. They do great. They do absolutely amazing.
I'm reading the comments, and Tabitha says she feels flustered sometimes trying to advertise and sell. She's used to shadowing people. I'm not sure. Can you clarify what you mean by shadowing people? Are you meaning like following up real heavy with them?
I think like doing just follow the leader type thing, maybe shadowing somebody. Well, the easiest way, like the best thing to do,
follow the leader.
Yeah, follow the leader. Okay, so follow the leader, but you still don't want to copy and paste. Like I'm not going to sit and copy and paste word for word what my upline does. Karen's not going to copy and paste unless like we're running like a whisper thing in our group. Like there's times where we do directly and copy paste, but
a lot of times we overthink it.
Keep it simple.
And it's okay to copy and paste until you get the hang of it. But even when you do copy and paste from someone, you really do want to switch it up and make it your own. You don't want to post something that sounds unnatural coming from your mouth.
Right.
So, read over things, make them your own. Don't just copy and paste, because I've seen some bad copy and paste things, people copy and pasting things that they really shouldn't have. So it's not always good, but you can always make something your own easily. We all swap testimonies and stuff, and when I share someone's testimony, I like to change up the top of it. I don't change their words. I put in parentheses what they say, but I'm like, at the top, I've got to have my own something up there, like, hey, check out this person. This is my friend. Look at them go. Something like that.
And super simple. Don't get flustered, just keep it simple. Like you'll see, like I make these big, long, outdrawn posts, and it's normally like shouting somebody on my team out, and I'll get like real emotional with it. But if I'm just sharing like somebody's testimony that I just thought was crazy great, and they have this big, long testimony that goes with it, I'll just post the before and after. I'll put a border on it. I'll post it and be like, oh my God, I was just scrolling Facebook and saw my friend so-and-so and put their name. And I just think that it's great. Like I was reading her testimony and it blew me away. Check out these results. And that's pretty much it. And then it'll get tons of reactions, or I'll maybe put out a feeler like, that belly blaster kit's doing you great, girl, something like that. And then it'll get people to be like, belly blaster kit, what's that about? What's that about? And as people like those, and I reach out to them and I say, hey, I saw that you liked my post about my friend so-and-so who had all that. Would you like to read her whole testimony? Because it's amazing. And they're always like, well, heck yeah. So then I can add them to my group and tag them in the full testimony in my customer page.
And, I always get the most interactions whenever I'm just, not sharing a testimony, maybe bits of it, but not sharing anything. I cringe kind of when I see a post and then they're like, here's the price, get it here, order today, because you don't want to do that. But if I shout someone out and I'm just like, I'm going to use Kylie again. If I shout her out and I'm just like, oh my gosh, look at the inches that my friend Kylie has lost off of her waist. She looks amazing. I'm so proud of her. I'm going to get way more interaction. And another key is ask other people to show them love. Ask other people
Yes.
to cheer them on. Like that is major because people will comment on your post to cheer that person on. They're not having to buy in to agree with you selling a $29 trial pack. They don't have to worry about your business, but people will show someone love and just cheer them on for doing a good job. So I get the most interaction when I do that. When I'm just like, hey, look at my team member crushing it. And it's also a good time to show your team some recognition. Like every Tuesday, do a testimony Tuesday. Go get share one of your people on, cheer a customer on, cheer an associate on, but it's a good time to show appreciation. And, it's advertisement. It's not pushy and saying, come buy from me, but it definitely gets people curious. You're going to get way more questions about what's this person doing, how they lose that weight, than if you were to say, come buy this trial pack. Then they know you're just trying to sell a product.
Right. Absolutely. There was something else I had in my head to say, and now I forgot it. Go figure. Okay, let me read these comments. Anything new? Oh yeah, so like Maria was just saying, like, do you, be you. If you're playing follow the leader, I understand that because we do want to shadow people who are successful in the business and are doing, like, you don't learn how to be successful from unsuccessful people. So yes, you absolutely do want to shadow people and follow the leader type thing. And when it comes to network marketing, the people before of us, especially within our company, like they've already laid the groundwork. They know it works. Shout out to Kaylee Sauber. So like they've already paved the ways and all we have to do is do it, but put our own little twist on it, like make it genuine and authentic to yourself. But so if you are the person that does better with like a follow the type leader type thing, that's great, but just be mindful of the leader you're following and make sure that the person that you're shadowing or mirroring, and sorry for the screaming kids, is somebody who's successful, who is where you want to be or is headed where you want to be. You want to take advice and direction from those people. And that might not always be your Bentley, please stop. Sorry. His big brother just got home and they're playing Xbox and now you think it's like, ugh. Crap, I was on a roll. My kid distracted me. Anyway, so sometimes it might not always be your upline either. It might be your upline's upline. It might be a sideline that you met at an event that you became friends with and clicked really well with and like how they're building their business and you kind of shadow and follow them. But just don't be a copy and paste shadower is the big thing. Like be a shadower for inspiration and to soak up their energy and to see their drive and to get on the same wavelength as them, but don't be a copy and paster. And if somebody is posting nothing but pictures of products and telling you to buy them, they're probably not as successful as you might think they are. Just a little thing.
Make sure you're following people that are getting results. So
right.
What they're doing is actually bringing results because that's what we're looking for. That's what you want. Mm-hmm. And with attraction marketing, I do a lot more of attraction marketing than anything. I mean, I do try to just get out there and prospect too, but that's not really, it doesn't really ever get me too far. I suck at that. It's like I overthink it. But what comes natural to me is putting my journey out there and then just making friends. And once I have a genuine connection with someone, it's almost impossible to stop them from being a customer or an associate. And that's just true. Once I meet somebody, I can't help it. Once they, you know what I mean? And if you get that person and you're just sharing your journey, you're not trying to just sell people. that you build those relationships and find their problems, they're going to want to join you.
As your best friend in upline, I cannot stop laughing at that comment right now.
Which one?
That when people meet you, they just want to join you.
They do.
I know it, girl. Oh. Okay.
And that's not like I don't have any special powers at all. Like when she says that, we joke about it, but it's because I have really put into and studied this attraction marketing thing a lot over the last 2 years, the last 3 years. It's not because I have any special powers, but it is because I don't pressure people, but I do tell them, and I tell them the exciting things that happen. I tell them when I lose a few pounds, or when something's going on in my business, or someone's liver is healthier. Like I tell them these things, and I find out what their problems are and just point them in the direction. When you do that and you don't overthink it, and you're not just like hunting for a sale all the time, the relationships blossom, and then you actually keep those people when they sign up too, because you have a real bond with them.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. People join
We
people.
overthink it a lot, especially in the beginning. We overthink, and because we want to get that sale. But it's really, once you change, the mind shift changes a little bit, it is a lot easier.
Right.
I'm reading comments.
I'm reading comments too. Okay, so instead of like, are you meaning like, okay, so Tabitha, you say you wake up, sat down, and your brain shuts down and you start to freak out. Totally get that. So try to switch up and like the whole win your morning thing. Instead of like just getting up and being like, those notifications have been sitting while you've been sleeping, they can sit for another 30 minutes. Do your thing.
Take care of you first.
Yeah, and get yourself into, like, take your supplements, make your breakfast, take your supplements, get a bottle of water in, do your dishes, whatever it is that you need to do, so that when you do sit down to answer those or to make your posts, your mind's not in other places. You're not thinking about the dishes that are undone from, last night or this morning or whatever, sitting in your thing. Like, you've already had your breakfast, you feel good, your supplements have kicked in, you got to load laundry started, whatever it is for your morning. And then that way, when you sit down, your focus can actually be there, and you're already feeling like you've already been successful. I've made my bed today. I've already ate. I'm on top of my game today, and I've only been up for an hour. Like, I got a load of laundry started, I had my breakfast, and now like I feel excited to answer it. Sometimes if I roll over and I see all the messages before I even get up, I'm like, so get up and get yourself going first, and then that way your mind, you'll be awake and more, not so much brain fog. I think that will also help.
Yeah. I prefer, my workout routine does not that now. Now I'm working out in the evening, but I used to prefer to go get a walk in before I ever messed with social media, because that was my exercise. Mm-hmm. Just a short walk in before. Take care of you first. So for some people, that is getting up and cleaning their house in the morning before they start work. For some people, it is just taking that time to read a little bit. Like, whatever it is for you, fill your cup up first.
Is 20 minutes of mindless Facebook scrolling.
Before you get in your inbox and get, start pouring into everyone else, take care of you in the morning. You and your son work out together. I love that. Me and my daughter have been talking. We're going to start doing yoga in the morning. We're going to do kid yoga on YouTube, whatever. But I'm homeschooling now, so we're going to do yoga in the mornings to kind of like just get our vibe good for the day. So, yeah, fill your cup up in the morning before you get on.
It's a little bit off topic, but it just like an idea, like something that popped in my head. So now that you're homeschooling and stuff, like when people, another thing about being nervous about how do I build relationships with people? How do I, without it being like I'm selling? So now that Karen's homeschooling, like she can post about her homeschooling. She can get into interest groups about homeschooling.
And I done join all the homeschooling mom groups.
Mm-hmm.
Like friends in there. And that's what you do. Whatever you're doing, guys, just like live your life, be who you are, make friends be friends with who you want to be friends with. Go join groups of people with the same hobbies that you have and build on those relationships. But at the same time, be a product of your product and share that, and it just meshes together. You'll just be living true, I call it. It's just the life.
Yeah, because okay, like Elisa, she does.
You just have, like, when I talk about the business, sometimes I almost feel guilty. I've got to stop feeling guilty about it. But people will ask me what I'm doing, and I'm like, I don't want to feel like, I don't want this person to feel like I just made friends with them to give them this opportunity. You know, I don't want to put that off. So I'm always like, but I'm telling you, if you just go make friends with people, they're going to come to you. And that's the thing. They come to me. You can't feel bad if they're coming to you asking about it. But, you know, if you're being a product and sharing, like I was telling Ashton, every friend that I've made here, they've ended up joining me because of just small conversation. Like, what are you doing today? What do you do for work? And I'm like, wow, I'm in this business. Like, it just comes up. And then they have issues. They tell me their energy's bad. Well, hey, girl, try this. So it just happens. And when you're that product of your product and you're just being that light and showing them the way, they come whenever they're ready to. Even as small as like just being positive on your Facebook is huge. I didn't realize the effect I was having on this one lady because a few Mondays in a row, every Monday I was posting, you know, I love Mondays. Payday, sharing whatever was going on, but I love Mondays. And a little while after she joined me, she was like, you know, I'm starting to love Mondays too. She's not even in the business, but she took the product and she was just like, you're just so positive and you made me see a positive in Mondays. So, but be that light to people, be positive, and just keep showing up. To keep showing up, and consistency is the key. Because you can show up one Monday, if they never see you again, they're going to forget about you. But if you're in their face all the time, that matters. You got to show up. And Kylie had mentioned in here, not being afraid to follow up with people. If you are telling people that you are doing this business, that you're super passionate about, and that you love these products, they expect you to follow up with them. Like, if you tell them but you're not following up with them, then like, really, are you that passionate about it? Like, in their mind, just think. I know that follow up can be scary. We don't want to feel like we're bugging our friends. But the reality is, people do expect you to follow up. People are busy and they have lives, they have their own things going on. But you're the one who is telling people that you're passionate about these products and you're passionate about this business. You want them to see that. So make sure you are following up with people too. You can do all the attraction marketing and bringing people in, but if you're not following up, you're letting way too many people slip through the cracks for sure. Because, you know, people will come to you and tell you, but if you don't follow up, like, I know I have forgotten so many times, and like, there's a girl I buy makeup from. I will buy the makeup if she messages me and reminds me of whatever sale is going on or whatever. I'll buy it. But if my life is busy, I don't remember to go buy the makeup. I don't remember to go shop and health and fitness. You know, people have priorities. They may have things going on. You do have to follow up. Like I said, I kind of suck at like just prospecting. I'm trying to be better at it anyway, so I still do it. But most of my people are through attraction marketing. But like Kylie said in here, if we didn't follow up, she never would have joined us. Follow up is key. And some people I'm following up with from when I first started this deal. They will join me one day.
Hey, sorry, I have a mom. I probably have to get off here because my kid did something on the bus today, and I need. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta go.
You're good. Did everyone do the task for making a post, just giving some value? Oh, I see you mentioned walking your dog. Actually, I have a big Labrador too, so we take him for walks, and that was my husband is super nervous about live videos. He does the business with me, and he stutters sometimes when he gets nervous on his videos. But he does his best videos when he's walking the dog, and he will go walk the dog and just be like, "Hey, this is me and my buddy." He'll show the dog, show the path, and sometimes he talks about like heart health, drinking your water, and things like that. Those videos do really great. And for him, it's low pressure because for some reason, just walking the dog makes it easier for him. I love somebody mentioned the daily method of operation. We all have different schedules. My daily method of operation is kind of crazy because I do this full time now. So I'm kind of hard on myself. I put a lot on my DMO, but I break it up and I'll do a little bit at this time, then I teach my daughter, and then I do a little bit after the kids get home. So I have my work broken up through the day. Make a DMO that fits your schedule. And just because you have like an hour, maybe you have an hour in the evening to work your business, you can still do things throughout the day. When you go to the bathroom, make a quick post on your wall to make sure you're getting yourself out there. You can schedule posts through your customer group to post even when you're not on. I think you may have to be an admin or a mod. I don't know how your team pages work, but if my associates want to schedule stuff, I'll make them a mod. That way they can go in and schedule, but you can schedule posts through the week. If you want to make sure that you're being active, you should be posting in your customer group a lot more than on your Facebook wall. On your Facebook wall, you don't want to post too much, but in your customer group, you want to keep that pretty active. I try to post in there at least 3 times a day. Or on my wall, I try not to post more than 2 times a day. But most of mine are scheduled because I don't have time all the time to see it. So usually I'll have like a free hour. I'll go ahead and schedule those posts out for the whole week, so I don't have to worry about it. And I don't know if you guys have used the schedule feature or not. I'm pretty sure you can only use it in groups. But you just go like you're going to make a regular post on Facebook. And up at the top, I'm going to show y'all. Up at the top, I don't know if I can get it to where it's going to show. It says schedule, like right there. So instead of hitting post, you just hit schedule and come down here and post the time, and you'll schedule for whenever you want. You don't have to worry about it. That's a lifesaver. And that's the same thing that I use whenever I want to schedule out a little reminder for the power hours, because these power hours are so helpful. If this is your first one, definitely get to as many of these power hours as you can. I can't make it to every single one. I know everybody can't make it to every single one, but I do make it a goal every week to hit every one that I'm able to get on. Even if I'm just having it on in the car, playing on my phone while I'm driving, and not able to watch and interact. But I like to be able to hear, because you never know what kind of gold nuggets you're going to get. And there's so many, all the leaders are so helpful. There's always tons of good information on these. I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. My kids are going to be popping in the door any second, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have kids getting home right now too. I hope everybody got something from this. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all for hopping on with me. I always cut it short once I'm by myself because I said my nerves get bad, but I appreciate y'all hopping on with me. Gonna get these babies, and we'll see y'all in the next power hour.